So he said, for those of you who didn't hear in the back, he said, in my analogy of the meditation with the stone and the river, he said, so the stone is constant. Well, what if the stone flowed away with the river? What if the stone let go and wanted to move with the river? So he said, how do we stay grounded? Well, first of all, I just want to clarify. That which stays the same in that meditation, it's not the stone itself. It's for the period of the meditation. The vision in front of my eyes, that which I'm seeing, is constant. The essence of that vision is constant. It's ganga flowing over a stream. I don't mean that it's always going to be constant like that. Monsoon comes, can't see the stone anymore, even if it is there. Vision is entirely different. Water level drops. Now there's no water over the stone. It's changed in a different way. But for the period of that meditation, the essence of the vision is water over stone. It's not that it would never change. But in our life, the essence is unchangeable. And so the essence can't be carried away by the river. Your soul, your spirit, who you really are, cannot be carried away by the winds of time. That's not something you have to worry about. Soul's not going anywhere. What goes somewhere is my attention and focus. So instead of being focused on that which is unchanging, my soul, my spirit, I focus on that which changes, my identity, whether it's my physical identity, the body, whether it's my identity in the world, my career, how much I'm making, how I compare to people around me, whether I'm focusing on my relationship identity, my relations with other people. That's constantly changing. But to most of us, when we think about who am I, we think about ourselves in relation to the world. How much do I make? What is my job? What do I do? Whose wife am I? Whose daughter-in-law am I? Whose parent am I? So if you want to stay anchored, it's not about trying to make those things still. They'll never be still. And it's also not about worrying that your soul is going to flow away with them, because it won't. It can't. It's about anchoring your attention, your focus, your identity of self in the consciousness. So one way to do that is simply through awareness. Become aware of all of the different identities you wear, all the different roles you play. It's your job. It's your culture. It's your religion. It's what you look like. It's your relationships. And so become aware of those. And then exaggerate it a bit in your mind. So for example, let's say you are a CEO at your job. Okay? Well, you've got to do your job. Every morning, before you go to work, when you're putting on your clothes, envision. If you can sit and meditate, great. If you can't, don't worry. You can do this as you're dressing at the same time. Envision yourself putting on not just a suit and tie, but actually the identity of CEO. Here I go, zipping up my CEO. And when you come home from the office, and you take off the suit and tie to get in the shower, as you take it off, consciously say to yourself, here I am, unzipping my CEO-ness. When you are going or you're entering the house, say from the office, take a moment in your car, in however you get home, and zip up your husbandness, your fatherness, right? Because these are also identities. They're also roles you play. All right, here I go, husband. Here I go, father. Here I go, son. Before you enter the door of the house, just imagine you're an actor, you're on stage. Okay? Act 1, he's CEO. Act 2, he's the husband. Act 3, he's the father. Act 4, he's all three of them. How quickly can he change costumes? So that when you enter the house, but remember, you got to do it with feeling. Every one of us, this is what Lord Krishna emphasizes in the Bhagavad Gita. Do your duty. And we have to do it sincerely. So it's not about, oh, well, I don't have to really do anything because I'm just playing the role of your husband anyway. No. With full sincerity. And with full awareness that, yeah, you're playing a role. So you do that. Zip up my husbandness, zip up my fatherness, zip up my sonness. And then take it a little deeper. Try to do that for a few weeks. Get yourself really in the awareness of that. And then, when you go to bed, unzip your fatherness. Unzip your husbandness. Unzip all of that. Take a moment. Sit in meditation. Sit in a temple if you have one. Even if it's just sitting on your bed cross-legged for a few minutes before you sleep. Unzip it all. Unzip all of those roles. Do that for a few weeks. Then take it deeper. Because the idea of being a male Indian, also a role. So once you're comfortable with the on and off of the CEO-ness, the on and off of the husband and father and sonness, try to take it deeper. Feel yourself putting on male Indian. Feel yourself taking it off. Now that's something that's more easily taken off when you sit in meditation or before you sleep. Really, you've got to focus a bit more. Go within. When you unzip it all, what's left? Who's the one that's going to sleep? If you've pulled off CEO and you've pulled off husband and father and son and Indian and male, who's laying down in bed? And it starts to give you a glimpse of the true unchanging self. And then try to do that as much as you can throughout your life. To just constantly stay aware of what role you're playing in every minute and every moment. And again, it doesn't mean don't play them. Play them by all means. Play them well. Play them dutifully. Play them sincerely. But play them with an awareness that you're an actor playing the role. I always say, you never, ever, ever hear. I've never heard in history of an actor who played a villain in some movie or TV show or theater performance, going home and murdering his family because he forgot. He forgot it was only a role. He forgot to leave it back at work. It never happens. Even the best actors in the world, they don't come home and murder their families because they forgot that they were only an actor playing the role of a villain. So they know, I'm the actor. They do it fantastically, but they know. They never forget. And that's what we need to learn. How to remember, I'm the one playing the roles. I'm not the role. I'm not the husband. I'm not the father. I'm not the CEO. I'm not the son. I'm not the male. I'm not the Indian. I'm not any of that. I'm the one wearing those costumes. And that's what's constant. And that doesn't go anywhere.